So Season 15 has just arrived, and there's already been complaints about ranked. There's been no rank changes this season, so the exact same rules that applied last season applies for this season too. Because people have been complaining and struggling with ranked, today I'm going to tell you guys the best way to actually rank up this season and get the rank you deserve. So the way this is going to work, I'm going to give you guys a couple tips, ranging from where you should land, what character you should play, what weapon you should use, how you should play in matches, that kind of thing. And if you actually listen to what I say and actually utilize this within your games, you will be ranking up much quicker and much easier than you ever have done before, and so getting the rank you actually deserve and not being hard stuck plat. To get straight into it, I think one of the best legends you should actually be playing is Crypto. Crypto is one of the most underused legends, I believe, and especially if you're going solo, he's probably one of the best legends to actually play to be ranking up. Now, when you scam people with Crypto's drone and your teammates get the kill, you actually get the assist point for that. So you don't even have to shoot at anyone. As long as you're scanning the enemy and your teammates get the kill, you will get the assist point for that. And that's obviously better than getting the participation point, which I like to call it, which is where your teammates get a kill and you get like half an RP anyway. Obviously getting an assist is better than that anyway. So scanning people with Crypto's drone, you're going to be getting more assists and obviously more RP at the end of the game. Not even just that, there's a lot of things that come with playing Crypto, such as scanning the banners around the map and seeing how many people are actually near you. And especially on the new ranked map, Broken Moon, it's a little bit bigger than most maps. It's the second largest map in the game, so seeing how many people are actually near you is quite viable, whether you're actually trying to avoid fights or trying to go for fights, either one. If you're trying to go away from fights and you're scanning the banners and you see that there's no one nearby, then you know you are safe. But if it's getting closer to the end of the game and you still have 0 RP gained, or more KP, let's say, if you haven't gained any KP and you're actually looking for those people and you can see through the drones on the banners how many people are near you and there's no one near you, you know that you need to start rotating. So yeah, I think Crypto's probably one of the most underrated legends within the game, especially for ranking up, not only for your team but for solo as well, through the points I've just said. I know I've just been speaking about playing Crypto solo, but one of the biggest tips that I can actually give you this season is playing as a team. It's so much more viable to be playing as a 3-stack or maybe even a 2-stack with one random. As long as you have communication with your team, you're going to be ranking up much better than you ever have been. I know there's a lot of people that like to play solo or don't want to play solo but are forced to because they have no one to play with. Now, I know you guys are probably sick to death of hearing people saying play with teammates, but honestly, you're not going to be ranking up if you're playing solo unless you are absolutely cracked at the game. If you can 1v3 and all that and play by yourself, then go for it, but you should already be in the rank you deserve. If you're solo queuing and you're stuck in platinum, then as a solo player, you are a platinum player. But if you are playing with your teammates, don't forget, this is a battle royale. The best team wins. If you're not playing as a team, you're not going to win. So if you're stuck in platinum as a solo queuer, then you're probably a platinum solo queue player. Some people can rank all the way up to Predator solo. That's because they're a Predator player. But if you're stuck in platinum, then you need to get those other people in. Whether that's finding people on Discord, teaming up with your random teammates, that kind of thing. As long as you are having that constant communication with someone, having the right chemistry with someone, then you're going to be ranking up better than ever. So yeah, like I said, there's a couple ways of actually finding these people, and that's joining Discord groups, looking for group channels, that kind of thing. There's also apps you can download on your phone where you can find people to play with, or even, I believe, on Xbox, there is a built-in looking for group kind of channel where you can find people playing Apex Legends who are looking for people to play with, and they can say specifically what rank they are and what type of player they want, whether that is a healer like a lifeline or a tank, something like that. So yeah, if you really want to be ranking up and get the rank you deserve, you need to be playing with other people and not by yourself. Again, unless you can make it to Predator by yourself, then absolutely go for it. Smash it out the park. But yeah, if you are stuck, one of the big reasons for that is probably because you're solo queuing. So I kind of touched on the new map, but obviously we are playing on the new map Broken Moon. So depending on where you land can actually change the way you play and the course of the game that you are playing. And also the type of legends that your team comp wants to use on this map also depends on how you finish the game too. So a couple of things go with this map, and the first thing I'm going to talk about is the type of team comps that you want on here. So rotation legends or movement legends are probably the best people to actually have on your team. So having a Valkyrie to get your teammates to point A to point B, that's really, really good. So to go along with that, you want a more of a tank kind of character, so like a Gibraltar, a defense kind of something like that. So you want a Gibraltar, I would say Gibraltar is probably the best one to actually have. So Valkyrie and a Gibraltar, and then you got a Crypto. I think that's already straight away a very meta legend team comp to have. And straight away, just off the bat, I've just told you that you need to get from point A to point B quickly because it's the second biggest map of the game. So having a Valkyrie to do that is going to be great. You want that at Gibraltar because there's not a character like Gibraltar in the game. He's going to be able to protect your team very, very easily. So straight away, we got 2 out of 3. And if we're using the Crypto, like I said before, to get them scans on the enemy team, to get the assist points, that sort of thing. So you've already got your team comp there. He also allows you to scan the banners so your team can know whether to rotate in or out of places. So straight away, there's your team comp. Valkyrie, Gibraltar, Crypto. So if we take a quick look at the new map, Broken Moon, now you can see here that in the very center you have the promenade, and then around that you have the S promenade, you have the status array, and you have the terraformer, or something like that. I can't really see. They're going to be the most busiest places on the map, maybe the core as well. Best thing to do is land on the outside and rotate in, so landing somewhere like... But God, I cannot read these places, man. Bionomics, the Divide, Backup, Atmo, the Foundry, Production Yard, and Breaker in the top left-hand corner too. So landing on the outside and rotating is probably the best thing to do, because if you are landing straight in the middle of a promenade, yes, you may have the ring to yourself, but all of the teams rotating in are going to come at you at every single direction possible. If you are coming from the Foundry at the bottom left, when you start to rotate up, you might come into someone from Production Yard, or you might come in for someone from Atmo Station. That's it. You've got someone coming from the left or the right, nowhere else. But if you're at the promenade, you've got someone from the top right, straight above, down below, bottom left, bottom right, top left. So you're going to be attacked from every single location possible. So yeah, the best thing to do is go from a corner and rotate in. And the best thing to do is use your Crypto or your Valkyrie to actually scan the beacons along the way, and then set up in the final point straight away. Because this map is so big, you're going to be running around for a hell of a long time. So you're going to be rotating and running and looting for a long time. So let's say you're landed at the Foundry, you got to land there, and then you got to scan the beacon on your left, on your right even. Then you got to go up to this location here, and then maybe rotate to the promenade, and then rotate to the main promenade in the middle, scanning that beacon in the center of the map again. And then from there, you just go to wherever the ring takes you, and that's all you need to know. Go to where the ring takes you, set up, and then just wait. You don't want kills off the rip, really. You want to be looted up, armored up, and ready to fight for mid-game. So when you're rotating in, when there's about 7 squads left, that's when you want to start taking your shots. You don't want to land on everyone and die straight away. You just got to D-rank so quickly. You want to loot up, get the gear you want, rotate in, scan the beacons, and then start fighting about 7 squads in. When it gets to about 5 squads and you don't have any KP at all, that's when you need to start, okay, look at the beacons, look at the banners that you scan as Crypto 2. If there's no one near you, find those people. So yeah, about top 7 is when you need to start getting your first KP, and top 5, that's when you definitely need to start getting KP as soon as possible. So rotate from the corners of the map, rotate in, scanning the beacons when you can. When you start to get close to the center of the map, go to where the ring takes you. So if you do those 3 or 4 things I've told you today, find people to play with, play the team comps that I've told you, specifically Crypto, and play the way I've told you on the new map, you'll be ranking up so much quicker and easier than you ever have done, and getting the rank you deserve. So thank you guys so much for support recently. Once again, it's been my pleasure. Until next time, keep dominating, legends.